Hi, welcome to my channel and happy Halloween. I thought it would be a great time to do the Halloween tag. I don't even know why I came across it. I was just googling around and I saw it. I actually haven't seen anyone do it, but I assume there was a lot of people who have done it. But I just thought, what better time to do it than on Halloween? So I will post the questions down below. And please tag me or mention if you've done it, because I want to see other people do it. So, question number 1. What was your favorite Halloween costume you've worn? I think when I was Little Red Riding Hood, I thought it was really fun and I kind of played with it a little and made it my own. I think that's my favorite costume. Until what age did you do trick or treat? So I'm from Denmark and we really don't trick or treat. So I've actually never tried doing it because Halloween is not something we do, but we do have Halloween parties. So we celebrate it, but we haven't taken all in. I don't know if they do it there now, maybe, but I've never tried to trick or treat. What is your favorite Halloween candy? I like candy corn. I was really excited. I hadn't tried it until I moved here and I thought it was so cool. So I definitely like that. Do you like horror films? And if so, which ones? Yes and no. I'm not a huge fan of the extremely gory ones. I mean, I've seen most of them. I like more supernatural, more spooky stuff than necessarily gory. Skeleton Key. I've watched that a lot. So, but sometimes a good slasher movie is appreciated. What is your favorite Halloween song? So, this is Halloween by Marilyn Manson. I know it's a cliche, but it puts me in that Halloween mood actually. I think it's amazing. I think it's fun. Then I would say anything Rob Zombie almost really has that Halloween feel I like. You made a Halloween playlist, but all the songs elude me right now. I'll post my Halloween playlist in the description. So there's all my Halloween songs. Have you ever played with a ouija board? No. I don't even know when I grew up if they had them in Denmark. Probably, but no, I've never. I don't think I've ever seen a real one. I've only seen like stuff with ouija boards on it. But what's the creepiest thing that's ever happened to you while you were alone? Right after watching Rosemary's Baby one time alone, all the lights went out and apparently there was some weird construction work going on. So kind of was glowing green out of from the bedroom window, and I was so freaked out. I've had other things. Let me see. I can't remember anything, but yeah, I feel I've watched Rosemary's Baby quite a few times, and every time I watch it, something weird happens right after. One time I like threw out the DVD because I was like, it always happens. I haven't watched it in several years due to that. Do you believe in the supernatural? Absolutely. Are you superstitious? No, I used to be a lot. As my faith grows, I've put that aside a bit. My mom was like hyper superstitious, and like everything was like, our home was like based on that. So I grew up with it and I'm trying to put it aside. It's still kind of in me, like even if I drop salt, I want to throw it over my shoulders, but I'm trying to not be. Have you ever played Bloody Mary? No, again, it wasn't really a thing in Denmark when I grew up, so it was just something we saw in movies later on. It's not something I've ever tried. I'd probably be super scared if I did. What's your favorite Halloween urban legend? I actually don't know. I mean, I kind of just like ghost stories. In general. Have you ever gone to the bonfire? Yeah, I think once. Again, at this time of year in Denmark, it's very cold. Usually, so sitting outside, well, I suppose it doesn't have to be a Halloween bonfire. If it's just in the midsummer bonfires, yes, I've been to a lot. Do you believe in... Oh, wait. Do you prefer gory films or thrillers? Probably supernatural thrillers. That would be, I don't know, as I said, Skeleton Key, Rosemary's Baby, the Supernatural TV show, kind of. That kind of thing is just right up my alley. Sabrina, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I know it's a newer, but that's definitely also. So I don't know, because that's not really gory, but it's also not a thriller. So I actually don't completely know what genre it would be. Do you believe in demons? Yes. I believe to be good there must be bad, so I believe there's a balance in it all. So since I believe in heaven, I believe in hell, angels, demons, so I think it's all there. Have you ever watched Supernatural Explorer shows? Yeah, I tried watching like some of those real shows, and I always felt that they were super fake, and I also read that they were fake, so it kind of took it out of it for me. If I wanted to watch something that's not real, I would rather watch a really well-made TV show than watch some idiot with a bad camera. What's your favorite horror book? I don't think I've read any horrors. Yeah, I don't think I've read any horrors. I like to read stuff like Nietzsche. I read, the old depressing Russian novels and such if I read, or Wuthering Heights I've mentioned is my favorite book. That's kind of the stuff I read. I guess I like my horror stuff to be visual. Would you spend the night at a haunted house? Can I bring the Winchester brothers? If so, maybe. If not, nope. Would you, or have you ever taken part of a seance? Nope to both. You are alone in your house and you hear footsteps coming from downstairs. What do you do? Get my salt, get my holy water, make a little circle. No, wait. Well, for some reason at night, even though I know like my husband's in the kitchen, if I hear something, I'm like, it's the ghosts, like immediately. So I would probably think the worst. And I'm trying to think. We don't have a downstairs. We live in an apartment, but I mean, I panic. Save the children and run. If I was like super scared, I'd probably close the door and put a salt line in front of it. And if the thing had a trouble passing, or if like it made things weird, then I would probably go to like a backup plan of putting us all in a salt circle or something. If you had a demon haunting you, what would you do? I would make a demon trap it inside and exercise it. Duh. I would probably be super scared and freak out constantly. What is the scariest thing you've ever experienced? We were going, me and my husband were on our honeymoon, and we were going through this small place, like in Tennessee, in this town, and I was like, we're gonna get possessed. I was sure, like these roads, it was just such a creepy little town we went through, and it was like at 1 a.m. or something. It was like super late, and I was like, we're gonna get possessed. I was sure. And I remember like the next few days I was like kept like looking at my husband and was like, have you been possessed? Because it was me. I'm not possessed, that means you must be. I was like freaking out over it. He wasn't, by the way. What do you usually do on Halloween? Well, my first Halloween here in America didn't happen a lot. Back home in Denmark, I would just go to a party if there was any. Then the consecutive Halloween years, I was pregnant or had just given birth. So this is my first Halloween in a while, not pregnant, not postpartum. And so we're hoping to go to some trunk or treat events with the kids, dress up, and I'm hoping to like watch a scary movie once the kids go to bed or something. That's super crazy. What are you dressing up this year for Halloween? Skeleton, I think, and we're doing some Chilling Adventures of Sabrina stuff, and Klaus Hargreaves. If you could choose from a pet like Sabrina the witch, what would you pick? Black cat. Because I mean, cats are smart. Like, I like llamas, but how great is it towing a llama everywhere? I feel cats are like good to bring. They don't, if you have one, it's not too weird, you know. Oh, here's my familiar that's an elephant. It's not super handy. Can you sleep well after watching something scary? I'm so sleep deprived because my kids keep me up, so probably, but I'll probably have some scary dreams. But I used to be like horrible. Like, I had to sit up a few hours after watching something scary because I was like panicking. Who's your favorite monster or villain? My favorite villain, Lilith from Supernatural. My favorite monster, I guess in all werewolves, I feel they're super misunderstood. You're being chased by a masked killer. What do you grab on the way out of your house? My cell phone and a knife. Call for help and defend myself. Hopefully they're fairly closely together. Tell us what you're celebrating this Halloween. So my youngest daughter's birthday was last weekend, so she's a little Halloween child, so that has been the focus for me, like nice fun spooky birthday month for her. And then I'm just having fun with not being pregnant and being able to dress up in something that doesn't need to accommodate a huge bump, or being just after giving birth. So I'm just excited to be able to do more for Halloween, and it is my favorite season. So that's kind of what I'm focusing on, and all the cool stuff you can get. So yeah, that was the last question. As I said, I post the questions down below. If you're doing it, or if you have anything to add, please comment. Have a happy Halloween and stay spooky. Bye.